A favourite dungeon for Skyward Sword players is the ancient Cistern located behind the Floria waterfall. It can be a confusing dungeon, though not too bad compared to other water temples in the series, but this dungeon also has a deep dark basement to contrast the peaceful tranquil vibe the upper section gives off. Due to some of the mechanics in the dungeon, players can easily get lost, racking up a bunch of time spent in here, but speedrunners of this game have found a way to skip just under half of this dungeon, and this is thanks to a trick called EAT, which stands for Entrance Animation Transfer, which has two useful uses to skip sections in this version of the game, and today we are looking at how to do this in the ancient Cistern. The other place it is utilised is Skykeep, which I may cover in a future video, and stick around as I will fill you in on how to enter a giveaway at the end of this video. So what is Entrance Animation Transfer? The pros at ZeldaSpeedrunners.com sum it up best, which is a glitch that allows you to carry over the animation of exiting a door or location to where your file is saved. Due to there being no collision checks for walls during the animations, you can clip through them. If this confuses any of you, do not worry, it will make sense when you see the glitch done in this video, which I went and got a save to Ancient Cistern to do myself, as I like to do anything I cover in a video. The dungeon is played through as intended for the first half, obtaining the whip from the mini-boss and activating the currents to take you down the passageway where Link first sets eyes on the basement. Once entering back into the system through the pipe, this is where the EAT clip breaks up normal progression through the dungeon and enters the evil realm of tricks and glitches. Normally, going through this dungeon would mean a detour to flip the lily pad in this room and using the valve which brings the middle building down, granting access to the basement. Once here, players have to traverse through the basement, fighting zombie bokoblins, spinning around on some vines, and changing turnstiles to navigate through. At the end, players escape, climbing up the rope, and return the middle building back into the up position, revealing the chest with the blessed idol. However, as this channel likes to show you how to skip these things, let's go back to when Link exits the pipe. Once landing back in the water, the objective to set up this trick is to make it back to the entrance of the temple without triggering another autosave, and there is one spot to potentially trigger an autosave that should be avoided. To get back over to the entrance, runners need to open the gate in the door frame in front of where Link lands, which is done by pulling the lever next to it, but some care needs to be taken with the movement here. Getting too close to the bird statue next to the frame will trigger the autosave I said that should be avoided. This is done by sticking to the right as much can be, even through the door frame. There is an easy backup if the autosave is activated. Runners can simply close the game down and load back up the game and carry on from that autosave, which I had to confirm myself when doing this as I accidentally hit the autosave. Either way, the next destination is to head back into the main room and go northeast back to the entrance. Link requires to be on 2 hearts or less here, so if he has more, a bit of tough love is needed to bring the hearts down, which a good way to do this is by running out of breath underwater. Next up is to trigger the autosave on the entrance door into the dungeon. Runners need to trigger the autosave as far into the door frame as they can. To do this, running Link up to the wall as far left of the door frame as possible and accurately running right under the frame as fast as they can. If this is done incorrectly and the autosave is triggered before Link is inside the door frame, it can be reattempted by runners exiting the dungeon, entering back in, and going back through the pipe where the trick originally started. Activating the autosave in the door frame sets Link's placement for when the save file is reloaded soon, and is the actual EAT glitch being set up. If done correctly, runners will run over to around this position on the floor and kill themselves with a bomb. Once Link dies, it is important to actually quit back out to the title screen and then reload the autosave that has just been made, and then run back over and repeat the death again. But this time, the normal continue option is selected to quickly load back in. EAT will now complete by spawning Link into the wall, removing any collision normally there, which stops Link going through. Holding A to initiate swim as soon as Link spawns in and swimming down left will clip Link out of bounds, which compared to some other Zelda titles, you see less of in the HD version of Skyward Sword. Once swam to the bottom of the invisible floor, Link needs to be a bit left of the wall as seen on the screen right now. As Link grinds back to his feet facing towards the sticking out wall, there is a bit of invisible floor to the left of it which allows Link to run around and remain out of bounds. Following the movement as seen on screen now, Link will eventually fall into some out of bounds water where runners simply swim straight forward and up into the loading screen of the bit of rope to enter the basement. Due to using this out of bounds trick by the EAT glitch, the main building has never been lowered into the basement blocking the chest, as the whole section of going through the basement is now skipped. So as soon as the runners hit the loading zone into the basement, they can open the chest for the blessed idol and make their way immediately up to the boss of the dungeon. I hope you enjoyed this video on this trick, and if there is any any other Nintendo game you want me to showcase glitches and tricks for, please let me know. I wanted to say a thank you to a runner of this game called Flow26, whose Twitch can be found in the description of this video, for helping me with some questions. And as said, I am currently doing a giveaway in celebration of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which is being released on the 20th of March. This giveaway ends soon, and I will announce the winner on the 16th of March 2025 via YouTube post. The winner will win Nintendo vouchers equivalent to the cost of the game in their eShop currency. To enter, subscribe to my channel and comment on my previous video how the biggest skip needs expert mode in Xenoblade Chronicles speedruns. And while you're there, make sure you give the video a watch. Feel free to join the community Discord, which a link can be found in the video description below, alongside with my Twitch account where I frequently stream Nintendo games. Take care everyone, and bye for now.